talk a little bit about this year and kind of how you can contribute to the program without playing.
This year, it's also going to be a good year for me and the team. I can contribute by practice. It's everything, going hard in practice. That's pretty much it, pretty much all I can affect right now.
What was it like coming back home the first few months and going to class here and just being around Columbia?
The first few months, it was, you had to get a feel for the campus. It's way different than Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a more closed-in campus. This is more city. But right now, I'm doing good. Everything's working out well.
You look back on everything now, and you're here, but go back over the last 2 years. Kind of what's it been like to end up back in Columbia? I don't know if you can break that down.
I can break it down. So it just come back to Columbia was, my whole family's here, so that's a good thing. I got to see my family. I get to see everybody. Going to Ole Miss, you got to wait for 2 years. You got to see something different. Now you're back, which I got a lot of love. A lot of fans back home, so I'm liking it.
Again, you can't play. What kind of leadership role do you take with some of the younger post players this year in terms of helping them understand what it's like in the SEC?
I just say example, man. You got to kind of show by example. Feel like if they see me going hard, they know, okay, this is what it takes to go hard, so they're going to go hard.
Talk about Coach Horn and the relationship you've built with him and kind of how it's worked out with you two so far the first few months.
Coach Horn, man, I think he's a great coach, man. So far, he's been, he's been there for me. Of course, it was tough. He couldn't really talk to me. He can't talk to me until I actually, got here, got enrolled and everything. But everything's been good so far. He's a great coach, man. I like being around him.
What do you see from this team this year? I mean, when you're watching them, you're watching pickup games, and I guess you're participating in pickup games now. But what do you see from this team this year?
I see good things, man. We got players like Sam, Malik, and Lakeem. Great players, man. You got shooters like Spinelli, then you got Ramon. So we got some vets, but also got freshmen. Just combine it together, I think it'd be a good year.
You're familiar with South Carolina's basketball history, being around here. When you're able to start playing, do you feel it's kind of on your shoulders? You've seen guys like Devin and Zam come back to take South Carolina that next level, win an NCAA tournament game?
I feel like it's not on my shoulders. We have a good team. You kind of feel like teams in the past, they haven't been. I don't think you've been surrounded by enough talent to actually get it done. But I feel like we have enough talent to actually get it done with everybody.